Hello everybody, over here is the Lexus LC 500 and you guys have absolutely no idea how excited I am to be reviewing this car. You know, this Lexus LC 500 is very unique in its own ways because it's one of the only Japanese coupes that I know that are actually bought for a bit of status and a bit of luxury. Well, I wouldn't say a bit, I think this car boasts a lot of luxury. When it comes to luxurious coupes, we often think of the Germans and the Italians. The Germans have a thing for luxury with quality and identity, whereas the Italians have a thing for luxury with a little too much power, which is very good, and plus they have the identity and the passion. But the Japanese, you know what I think they have a passion for? I think they have a passion for reliability. This Lexus LC 500 also comes with an optional hybrid engine. Now how amazing is that, guys? Hybrid engine on a car like this? Why not? I don't know if it's just me, but I often feel like the Lexus has a lot of Americanized styling in its design. It has this very North American look to it. And this is not going to be a very big surprise because North America was the place where they achieved much of their fame, actually. And that's because the competition there was not so saturated. Here in Europe, the competition is a bit saturated because of Mercedes, because of BMW, because of Audi, but that's because their home is right next door in Germany, whereas here in Belgium, it's just a little trip to here and there you go. Lots of BMWs, Mercedes and Audis, but Lexus, boy, do they have to sail a long way away from Japan. But no worries, guys. This sailing pays off in a great way because you do get amazing Japanese reliability. And it's also worth mentioning that this Lexus LC 500 is a direct successor of the old Lexus model that goes by the name, the Lexus SC. I don't know about you guys, but I saw the picture of the Lexus SC and I have to confess, it looked horrible. However, I think this Lexus LC is a massive improvement. It looks far more attractive and it does have certain design quirks from other Lexus models, and in fact probably from the Toyota Prius as well. And that's amazing, guys. This is what I call identity. This Lexus LC 500 costs 130,000 euros. Ooh, amazing, isn't it? I know what you guys are thinking, but let me tell you guys something. This is money well spent because you are paying for a bit of status that comes with guaranteed reliability and economic values. Trust me, this is no ordinary hybrid engine which can become optional. This hybrid engine is super reliable, and if ever you are under distress, you know exactly who you can approach to. Lexus Assistance. This is the front design of the Lexus LC 500, and I've noticed Lexus has an obsession for all those designs right here. Like, look at this arrow-like design, and this is actually quite good. It really does create its own identity in that fashion. In fact, the design extends all the way to the front to a point where the entire front has this sort of shape. If you look at it, see the front grille? Now, this may not be surprising because I've seen this on other Lexus models. In fact, I did see this in some models from the early 2010s even. I'm not sure what's the name of that model, but yeah, I remember vividly that they did have a sort of front like this. Interesting. And it goes on to the headlights. Now, the fact that this lighting goes all the way down there, like this, if you look at this front from this angle, it really does remind me a bit of the Toyota Prius, because I remember that when the Prius came out, the latest generation, it did have a sort of lining that goes down. So over here, guys, just look at this design. Look at this. Very interesting. So you have the body color, and then you have the silver color. It's almost as if it's a two-tone color. And you even get an actual air vent right there, everyone. Speaking of air vents, you get an extra air vent right here on the side. The side of this Lexus LC 500 goes inwards if you look at it carefully. Like, look at this. Most cars I've seen have a really like straight side profile, like, you know, just 180 degrees straight. But on the case of this Lexus LC 500, I've noticed this side goes inwards, and I'm assuming this is for improved performance and also to improve the aerodynamics. Please excuse me, I'm no physics professor. Who said only electric cars can have door handles that blend with the door? Well, I think Lexus says, I can also include that too. And look at what you have right here, guys. A door handle with a proud Lexus badge right there. A bit of Lexus patriotism going on, and I love that. You know what? Speaking of two-tone colors, check this out, guys. You guys get this body color, which is dark blue, but then you also get this rooftop that is beige. Well, beige, brownish, like something, you know, like something like that. But it's very interesting. I like it, guys. It gives it a really two-tone color style to it. It pairs very well with the theme of this Lexus. This is the design of the Lexus LC 500. I like how you get LC 500 written right underneath the badge. The reverse camera is right here. And look at the design of this rear lighting. It really does remind me of the Toyota Prius a bit. But that's actually good because this is another form of identity. And after all, it shares something in common with, the Toyota Prius. And the thing it shares in common with it is the economic values in the hybrid engine version. I absolutely love the design of this wheel, guys. I mean, look at it. This is a wonderful two-tone alloy wheel. I like this, guys. I really do. So over here you have the black in the middle as well, and on the side here of the spokes. And then on top of the spokes you also have a shiny chrome looking alloy. Nice. It's not chrome, but it's like, you know, shiny alloy. I like it, guys. I really do. And this theme pairs very well. This is totally Lexus. I mean, when I look at this color, the theme as well, I tell to myself, yes, this is something totally Lexus would do. Over here is the interior of the Lexus LC 500, guys, and I have to say it is amazing. I absolutely love the theme, and I love the color of the leather. It's like caramel or beige caramel. Excuse me, guys. I mean, now there's just leather everywhere, like literally, guys. Over here, soft leather. Over here as well, it's a nice pleasant feel. And then over here, I like the feel of this door handle. Very nice, very good. And I like the chrome over here as well. And over here you get the buttons for your fuel cap and your boot door. Very nice. And then as well over here, guys, this is the center design. I like how you get one air conditioning vent right here, and both air conditioning vent for the passenger there, and the passenger gets a third one if they really feel the temperature is not enough. You get seating memory right there, and your window controls, central lock button, and your mirror controls as well. Another thing I've noticed about Lexus when it comes to identity is that they really put two more spokes right there, like one here and one there, and I did notice it in some other Lexus models, and that is absolutely stunning. Although the fact that it's like all the way there, it's, well, I mean, it's good. I cannot complain. I'm not gonna judge because I think it's quite good, and it does have its own identity after all. It's something non-conventional, isn't it? This is totally a Lexus thing. I mean, look at this mouse pad. This is totally Lexus. Like, I remember there was a time German brands had an obsession for swivel wheels. So let me tell you all something. A swivel wheel is when there's a wheel here that controls the infotainment system, which gives a very luxurious experience, in my opinion. And I personally love it. I know BMW still does it, but Audi and Mercedes, they've kind of stopped with swivel wheels. At least I know Audi has stopped it, and Tesla never really introduced it in their cars. They just had a big screen, but here in the Lexus it was always with mouse pads. It was never with swivel wheels. You do get the volume control right here, and that's the power for your radio system or infotainment, also known as. And so basically, yeah, this entire thing is your media control. And over here is a nice cup holder, and I find it very cute how Lexus puts it right under this nicely designed, well, it looks like a storage space, but actually it's meant for a cup holder. This is so cute in my opinion. I mean, wow, okay. I mean, you can use it as storage if you really desire. I'm very much assuming this is supposed to be your climate control right here, and also this is your start stop button. Amazing. And over here is your parking brake. Okay, that's very interesting. Why does Lexus hide the parking brake all the way there? Like, see, I'm sitting my back straight on the driver's seat, and from here I
I have to bend to literally notice that there's a parking brake right there. Because when I first sat in this car, I didn't actually notice there was a parking brake the whole time. So yeah, it would have been a bit nice if Lexus made it more prominent, like by putting it here maybe, or maybe there or somewhere. But it doesn't matter, guys. This is just something of selective taste or acquired taste. You'll get used to it eventually. See this wonderful bit of leather trim right here? This is so that you lean it onto, you lean your wrist onto it, and you control the infotainment system. But if you want extra storage, you get your center console storage right here. Ta-da! And extra storage right here. And if you desire to open the roof, check this out. No, guys, this is not a rocket launcher. This button is for your rooftop. So if you want to fold down the rooftop on a sunny day, you know just the thing to do. And this is for... I'm assuming this is for your rear windows. Please excuse me, guys. Please excuse me. I am actually not very certain. See, I'm not used to certain things about coupes. They have like unique buttons for certain windows. But yeah, I'm very much assuming this has something to do with the window. But I know certainly this is not your rocket launcher. Over here, guys, just check this out. This nice handle the passenger side gets. And I love how Lexus really likes to decorate everything. So look at this nice bit of chrome or something. And then you get this chrome lining around the handle right here. It gives it a very comfortable experience. It's very cozy. I like it. Steering wheel is quite nice. I really love the feel of the wheel of the steering wheel. But I just feel like the buttons on the steering wheel could do with some chrome trim or something, or maybe some brushed aluminum, but it's not a big deal, guys. I think it's as good as it has to be, and besides, the controls are way more elaborate than you think. I mean, look at it. This is your cruise control. This is your media control. Guys, I absolutely love the feel of the quality right here, guys. I mean, this is so cozy, so luxurious. I absolutely love it. I cannot complain, guys. I really do. It's quite cozy. Over here, you get your hood latch right there. See, you get this nice latch for the hood. This is amazing, guys. I like it. You know, instead of putting it right there, they put it here. So there's no way you can accidentally pull it open with your feet.
So here's my conclusion about the Lexus LC 500, guys. You know, I learned three things about Lexus today. One thing they're known for is reliability. They're also known for being very economic with the hybrid technology. And also, the third thing I've noticed about Lexus is that they are super comfortable. Like when it comes to comfort, they really put full priority in it. It's not a joke, guys. I kid you guys not. This car was very comfortable in the interior, super luxurious. I like how there was like literally leather in every part of the corner, and I loved it, guys. For a price of 130,000 euros, that's expected, and I call this good value for money. Everybody, no worries. The Japanese have finally changed. You know, for a long time, Japanese cars have earned a reputation for being quite boring to drive, but super reliable, and so have their luxury cars, and the Lexus has been no exception. However, in this day and age, Lexus has changed completely, guys. Lexus has stepped up its game. They made their cars more attractive than ever. And this does not mean sugarcoating the car with just chrome and leather seats. No, not at all. This concerns the design as well. And look at it, guys. It looks fabulous, and also it shares a lot in common with the Toyota Prius in my opinion, but that is amazing. It's fabulous, and I love it. You want my opinion of this Lexus LC 500? I love this Lexus LC 500, guys. I really, really do. You know, this Lexus LC 500 is quite special to me because when I first saw it, it really stood out to me. It really looked unique in its own ways because most European coupes are starting to have a sort of common design. They're starting to have a common trend. They've become a bit saturated in the EU market, whereas the Lexus coupe was a bit rare to me. Like when I saw it, it really stood out to me, guys. It looked like something special. It looked like something unique, and it really doesn't have its identity. And I don't know if it's just me, but there's something about this design on the exterior that reminds me of A Lexus from the 90s. I don't know, guys, but this is just my opinion, and I really think it's quite a great car, and this is a car you should totally get if you want some... And I think this is the car you should totally get if you want some status, luxury that comes with guaranteed reliability and economic values. I think this is the car you should get if you want some status and luxury that comes with guaranteed reliability and economic values. And plus, this is a Lexus, so there's very little that can go wrong. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos that are on the run. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go hit the golf course. So, see ya. Bye.